for entrepreneurs, there are forums like Tide. I can never forget Tide. When Tide called us to put up a kiosk, at that time we were going through really so much of problems. But that moment when we came to Tide and we saw 5,000 entrepreneurs from all over the world gathered there, sitting there, and a small entrepreneur, a Vodafone entrepreneur is sitting next to Ratan Tata, it made a huge difference to us. Suddenly somebody is clapping for you. Somebody is saying, "Chalta hai yaar, hamare saath bhi aisa hi hua hai." This kind of forums changes. This was not that 10 years back in India. The encouragement which you get from the media, the encouragement which you get from the entire system that is going around you is fabulous. I don't think the last 5-6 साल इंडिया में जो हो रहा है, वैसा माहौल कभी बना नहीं.
I think things are changing. It's
really beautiful to be in India.
It's beautiful. I mean, just look at the way that we are looked upon by the West also now. It's a complete different space now. You know, in fact, people are coming back. People looking at India as land of opportunity, as land of it's really phenomenal. I mean, you know, last year we were invited by Bill Clinton, President Clinton, for the Clinton Global Initiative in New York. And this year also we invited, but I couldn't. I'm not going to be making it, but we were invited last year by the Clinton Global Initiative by President Bill Clinton, and we got a letter here, Rajiv, signed by Bill Clinton. I mean, this never happened some time back, right? And they are looking at models which we are doing over here, which have been probably done in the US, but in a much more different way. So it's not like you're doing something which is very different, you're just doing something differently. And this is being looked upon by many countries, for duplication. For example, the Clinton Gustra Foundation, which is in South America, they want us to help them set up something similar in South America, in Uruguay, in Chile, and in one of the other countries, I think Colombia. They want us to duplicate something similar in urban sanitation and things like that, based on Indian model, because they can identify more with the Indian context than maybe with North America. So imagine a country like a foundation which is funded by Bill Clinton comes to us and they visit us in our facility in Pune last year, and the CEO and the executive director come and visit us and spend like 4 hours on a 2-day visit. They just come and visit 4 or 5 hours with us, and the rest is meeting big people in Bombay. It's a matter of honor for us. But it's just that the way things are changing in India, they are looking at us from a completely different viewpoint. You know, we are today a huge form of wealth for the world, and I think we are contributing largely to it also.
If I can just ask you another question, both Venki and Rajiv. As entrepreneurs, when you start off with a particular line of business, how important it is to innovate to keep in line with changing market dynamics, or maybe build a flexibility in your business model, in your business plan, to keep in mind what's happening in the ecosystem around you. So Venki, you of course started off with the Vada Pav, and now you've gone to various variations of that Vada Pav. Rajiv, you spoke about the sanitary napkin disposal. As earlier you were talking about creating that thing where you have a hand sanitizer available, you have
comfort station,
right. So how important is that to an entrepreneur given a dynamic market situation?
See, I think as Venki mentioned some time back, he said an entrepreneur has a kida. I think all entrepreneurs have that common thing, they have a kida. They want to do something different, innovative. And that innovative different is not something because you want to just do it for the heck of it. It's all calculated. It's a calculated risk. It's already been worked upon. It's a sort of an end result of things that you have seen around you, and you feel that that's the natural way that things are going to grow, and you have to move in that direction. And that's when you actually start innovating towards certain things. So market dynamics, the ecosystem, everything is rapidly changing, and even our business models are evolving. They're getting better, or they're getting changed. You know, our business model should be made in such a way that you have a certain plan for X product, but then at a certain phase, if this doesn't happen, then what X do you do? So you have that sort of plan, and I think in our minds, and not really on paper, it's there for the company and whatever to go by, but even in our minds, you sort of pretty much realize that the situation is changing, you need to change this, you need to do that, a little bit of tweaking here and there. You just have to keep doing it all the time. And I've been doing it all along, the evolution of the product, the innovativeness, the improvement of systems, processes, going in from a simple standard bookkeeping system to an ERP. These things have to be done. And then again, you're adding value to your company. I mean, when can you actually make money? As an entrepreneur, you can make